We all have blind spots when it comes to our mental health. Hi, I'm Scarlett Classic, and welcome to Classic Advice, a mental health podcast that is guidance for resilient souls, anchoring calm amid the chaos. Do you know what your blind spots are? Probably not. That's why they're called blind spots. But when it comes to our mental health, I think we all have some areas that we just are not aware of. We can't see them because we're too close. It can be really helpful if you have a friend that can give you clarity or feedback when it comes to your blind spots. Now, they are human too, and they have blind spots of their own, so you may need to take what advice they give with a grain of salt, but in my experience, there are definitely times when others can see your blind spots better than you. The other key component to all of this is if you have that friend that really knows you well, or, your spouse, people that you live with, your kids, do they know that you're open to receiving said clarity or feedback from them? Just having a conversation with them one-on-one and say, hey, I know I have blind spots when it comes to my mental health, and if you see them, then I am open to you pointing them out to me. And vice versa. You can do that for your friends too if they are open to that. But we do need to be careful that we are gentle and loving when we do point out flaws in others, because a lot of the time when our flaws are pointed out to us or when we point them out to others is we get defensive or they get defensive. Because especially if self-esteem or self-worth is low, because that then makes us feel like we're not good enough the way that we are. And you are good enough just the way that you are. But improving ourselves and working on our mental health is just a way of making our quality of life better. Because if we have a strong mind, we can have a strong life, and we can have a better life, because like I was talking about yesterday, I bounced back from a hard week a lot faster than I would have 7 years ago, because I've been really working on my mental health a top priority in my life. Listening to audiobooks and listening to podcasts that are focused on mental health, I'm learning different things that can help me improve, different techniques that others are pointing out to me, learning how the brain works, and all of that has an impact and growth. Are you open to receiving clarity or feedback on your blind spots? And if not, is it because maybe your self-worth is low or your self-esteem is low? Acknowledging that you're not perfect, but you are worthy of love anyways, will help you receive the feedback in a good way, in a way that says, hey, you're good enough just the way you are. But we all, and I mean all of us, can always improve. Thank you for tuning in to Classic Advice, guidance for resilient souls. May you stay anchored in what steadies you, rise resilient through what challenges you, and carry calm into whatever comes next. Take care. Love ya. Bye.